Well, we're up here, Elk Creek Pass, Colorado, and my buddy Kane and I are doing some droning. I'm learning how to drone. So we got some pretty nice gap light over here that's gonna be looking pretty good. I should probably hurry up, but yeah, I'm looking forward to shooting this scene with a drone and also get some still images while I'm at it. One of my favorite places in Colorado here. It's just gorgeous and it's pretty crazy up here. But yeah, I better get ready for this sunset. Well, I have to say, for my very first flight out with the drone, it was incredibly nerve-wracking, but I was able to get some beautiful still images for sunset like this one. But that didn't help really calm the nerves. I gotta say, flying a drone that you just spent a ton of money on, sending it a little bit farther away than you feel comfortable, it is nerve-wracking, but you get rewarded with images like this. I think one of my favorite things about flying a drone is the ability to switch from video to still, back to video again. And as you're flying the drone around looking for interesting compositions, you can record some amazing video to use for, I don't know, YouTube, or to promote different workshops you might be working on, but then to also take some wonderful still images that you can pull into Photoshop and edit later to your taste. And I gotta say, one of the most amazing things about owning a drone is just the unique vantage points that you can get. I'm used to seeing some of these types of vantage points as a crazy mountaineer hiker type guy, but the drone just opens up a whole new area of possibilities. And honestly, the compositions that you can get are somewhat endless. And I will say that flying the drone around, it can be very overwhelming because of all that you can see with the drone. So what I've found is that it's really important to do a lot of scouting beforehand to try to kind of familiarize yourself with an area and just get an understanding of what types of compositions might be available to you. I love including big mountains and ridges and clouds with winding rivers and trees like in this image. But honestly, I think one of the best things that a drone offers to you as a landscape photographer is that you really don't need clouds to create interesting compositions and to make compelling imagery. I felt really great about my first two days flying a drone around. I feel like it was just kind of getting my feet wet, trying to understand the controls, and really getting a feel for what is actually possible with the drone without crashing it into a tree. I lost signal a couple of times, but that really wasn't that big of a deal. Honestly, these drones, especially the Mavic Air 2 and the Mavic Pro 2, the transmission system in them is almost foolproof. If you lose signal, they're gonna come right back to you. I love getting scenes like this with the drone where you can look down on the forest floor and find interesting compositions. Honestly, this is not a great one, I don't think, but for the first day flying the drone around, I felt really good about just the things that I was able to find and photograph. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about some of the things that I wish I would have known my first 2 days out flying a drone. First of all, I would highly recommend you download the B4UFLY app from the FAA so that you can, in real time, look to see if it's legal to fly in the areas that you're flying in. Also, I would highly recommend you take a look at the Tony Northrup videos, the study guide for the Part 107 license. Even if you're not intending to get your drone license, which is a requirement for monetizing or commercializing any of your drone work, whether that be still or video, I think it's a really great way to learn about the rules and regulations around drone operation, around drone flying, and really to just familiarize yourself with some of the safety things that are in place for drone operators, which I gotta admit, some of the stuff that the FAA requires you to know and learn about as a drone operator does not really make much sense from a practical standpoint, but I think it is good. A lot of it is really good in terms of knowing what you are and are not supposed to do. Well, hope you like these first drone videos and sequences. I'm going to be spending a lot more time talking about drones in the upcoming videos. As always, if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe and comment, and yeah, stick around. Next time we're going to talk a lot more about drones and talk more about the nuts and bolts about operating some of these drones. All right, well, stay safe out there and enjoy the next video.